Okay, so if you've been using HighLevel's AI feature, then you should be listening to this video. Why? Because I know that you've been wondering, why is my bot so dumb? And here are the problems. It cannot search for products, it forgets past messages, it cannot follow up with questions, and it cannot read images, which results in you being sad and your customers being sad. And we don't want that to happen. Right then, so in this video, I'm going to show you why HighLevel's conversational AI is dumb by itself, and how I've made mine 10 times smarter with the help of n8n and also OpenAI's API. Oh yeah, and not to mention, I've also made mine 4 times cheaper, because it now costs 0.06 per message, when previously on conversational AI, it cost $0.02 per message. So yeah, let's start with the problem. So the new update, as you can see, they've limited your prompt to only 2000 characters, which of course we cannot do anything about this. So yeah, this sucks. We cannot tell specific instructions to our bot. So what can we do after this? We will be moving on to n8n. So yeah, let's start with the workflow. We will be needing several workflow. It's just up to you according to how many reply channels do you want. So in this case, let's just start with the WhatsApp. Just create a new workflow, and I will guide you through what actions should be set in place. Okay, so first things first, quite a simple workflow, isn't it? We create a trigger, which in this specific workflow, I will set reply channel as WhatsApp, because this is my WhatsApp workflow. And then in this branch, what we're trying to do here, if we have another workflow that deals with follow-ups or specific campaigns, we do not want this WhatsApp n8n reply workflow to interfere with the ongoing workflow. That is why for this branch, I've set it so that if workflow contact is not active in any other workflow, we want to call the webhook. So yeah, for the workflow contact, you can find it over here. Simple as that. Then just go on and create the webhook, and for this one, just put the action first, and we will discuss about it later on. And also, before we start, I know that most creators will recommend you on using custom webhook. This one, yeah. Why? Because it is way more easier for you to use this webhook for this specific chatbot feature. However, it comes with a cost, because and every time you call this webhook, it costs approximately $0.01 per call. And yeah, and I remind you, this workflow is called on every message, not on every conversation. It's called on every message. This is why we will not be touching this action for now, because this will add up to your costs really, really quickly. Yeah, so that's it for the GoHighLevel. We will discuss this later on, and let's jump straight into n8n. So yeah, just create an account if you haven't have one already, and create a workflow. For the first step, we want to use a webhook. And for you guys that are not familiar yet with webhooks, so basically we will set an API that will be accessible on the internet, so that any software can call this webhook to trigger this workflow. And yeah, the software that will be triggering this workflow is, of course, the GoHighLevel. So let's just create a webhook, make it post. And for the path, just leave it as it is. And authentication, we want to make a header auth. Okay, for the header auth, we just create a new one. Oops, create a new one. Create a new credential. And just search in Google bearer token generator. Just like that. Take anything you want. Copy this. And then we want to add in bearer in front of the token. Just like this. Bearer. And then paste in your token. Alright. Then copy your token. And then we want to put it in the value. Alright? And the name here, we want to give it authorization. Authorization. Simple as that, yeah? So what we've done here, we've created a bearer token. And now what's left to do is just hit on save. And there you go, we have the authentication in place. Respond immediately, just leave it as it is. And now we want to copy the production URL. So click on production URL and copy the URL right here. Right? Copy this. Go to your HighLevel, and then now we're going to set the webhook. Click on this and paste in your URL, your webhook URL. And now just add another item in the header, and for this one you want to put authorization, and then copy and paste the bearer token that we've created previously. Copy the bearer token that you've created for your n8n, and then paste it here at your header. Simple as that. And also one thing that we need to create, that we need to add after this, just create a custom data. Click on add another item, write channel, and then create WhatsApp. Okay. And also if you're using, let's say, Instagram DM for the workflow, use IG. And if you're using Facebook Messenger, use FB. Okay. So you must follow this exactly the same, because we will be using this to call the GoHighLevel API after this. Okay. Now that's done, just click Save Action. Hit on Save. Alright. Simple as that. Now our webhook is ready to be called from HighLevel, and now that's left to do is create the n8n running agent itself. Alright, so in this video I'm just going to create a really simple agent which connects your n8n and GoHighLevel to ChatGPT's API. We will not be doing any complicated database stuff over here. We will not be configuring memory. We will probably be discussing that in future videos after this. So yeah, without further ado, just create an AI agent. Alright, and for the prompt, we just want to click on define below and leave it as it is for now. Alright, before we move on, we want to go to OpenAI API and go to OpenAI platform, this one, yeah? And you can go ahead and log in. Click API platform, not ChatGPT. So what you're going to do here is click on the top left corner and we will be creating a new project. And for this one, let's just call it n8n GHL testing. Create. Right, now all we need to do is go to settings, and we want to go to the API key page right here. Just click on that, and what you want to do is you want to create a new secret key and name your key. I'll name mine n8n GHL testing. Select your project, and then for the permissions, just leave it to all. Create secret key. So copy this. Done. And now we want to go back to the n8n. We want to create a model. Find OpenAI here. There you go. And for this one, you want to click on credential to connect with and create a new credential. Paste in your API key that we've created previously, and for the organization ID, just leave it as it is. Okay, for the base URL, we do not need to change it, just leave it as it is. Just hit on save. And yeah, that should be it. Right then. So let's make the agent itself. So let's say I want to make, let's make a simple prompt. We want to use a system message. Okay, so for the system message, yeah, wait, let me just pull this from ChatGPT, of course. A little tip for you: if you have a previous prompt from a previous project, just copy all of it and ask ChatGPT to make a new one. Yeah, so for this one, create an equally strong prompt for my agency. We want to assess questions, pain points, and ask the right questions. Yeah, and also I'll be leaving this prompt in the description below so that you can also have a framework for what a good prompt looks like, right? Right then, just paste it here. Okay, so for the prompt, you are insert name, a helpful insight-driven AI assistant for the agency, and describe your business right here. And you must tell the AI its role. You want to understand the business sales process, identify pain points, recommend the best package, and also offer a free consultation call. Right, so give the target users or prospects. For the tone and style here, it all depends on your business and your prospects, culture, and language. For mine, I wanted to speak like a helpful business peer, casual but competent. Right, so tool usage right here. This is really important, but we will not be utilizing this for now. Why? Because tool. What is a tool in AI agents? Let me introduce you a bit here. Tool. The AI agent will be able to access database later. For instance, this one, factor store. It will be useful when we want to fetch like the products that your client have, or let's say a request, HTTP request. We will be using this if, let's say, we want to call a GoHighLevel API so that an appointment can be set inside your staff's calendar. So that is a little introduction to tools. But yeah, we will not be discussing it in this video right now. It will be on future videos, I guess. Right, so we have package recommendation, and just reminding you, this is not my real pricing. I'm just setting this up just for an example. If you're interested in the pricing, just book a call below, right? Okay, and if you already got leads from social media, the growth plan is usually the sweet spot. So this is like an example reply. So AI agents will perform better if we give an example on how to reply or how to behave. And next up, we have objections and how to handle them. Right, it's too expensive, let me think about it. Stay calm and guide them with logic. Here, just teaching them how to handle objections. And for the goal, we want to book a free call. And also never do this. Yeah, so that's it for the prompt. That is system message. So I forgot to mention this. What is the difference between prompt, user message, and system message? For the system message, we're setting this up so that the AI knows what to do and what it's responsible for. And for the user message, we'll be plugging in the message that the user sends from HighLevel. Yeah, so yeah, just leave it as it is now. And for now, we want to click this one, switch it to active, and save. There is an issue. Yeah, let's just put in hello for now. Okay, just as an example. Publish this, click on active, and save if you haven't done already. Right, let me pull out my WhatsApp. Hold on a second. Okay, let's test this. Let's give it a message. And now, what we're trying to do here is we want to make sure that the webhook actually comes through. Go to executions, and yeah, we've seen one request that successfully gone through. Right, so the thing is with n8n, we can inspect the request that has come through, and we can see this is the actual input that has been received from the HighLevel webhook. And now we want to click on JSON over here and go ahead and copy all this. Click on this button. Right. So this is the data that we will be using for testing in our development environment. Okay. Yeah, so if we want to check, go on to the AI agent, and as we can see, it has successfully output a reply. Yeah, as easy as that. Right, now what we're trying to do is we want to actually make this AI agent to reply to WhatsApp or whatever the hell that you're using in HighLevel. So let's go do that. Go back to your editor and since we're still using a default hello, we haven't plugged in the HighLevel's message. Just click on your webhook, go to edit, paste it in, just select all and paste it in, and hit on save. Yeah, so this will be our testing data. Okay, so go on AI agent, and we want to plug in the webhook data inside the prompt. So just scroll down, and we want to search for message body right here, message body. Drag this and drop. And by the way, if this is not visible for you, make sure you're on schema, yeah? And yeah, that's it. That's for the agent. It's all done. Next up, what we need to do now is we want to call a webhook. No, I'm sorry. We want to call an HTTP request. Right, so let me open up the docs for you. Just go ahead and search GHL API docs. Right, and we want to click on this one, HighLevel API. And go to API 2.0 documentations, this one. Yeah, so it's integrations API for API 2.0. And we want to scroll down and search for, let me see, it is conversations. Where is it? Yeah, this one. So conversations, open this up. And we want to, wait, no, not this one, messages. So open up conversations, go to messages, and then we want to click on this one, send a new message. So we will be calling this API inside our n8n. Just go ahead and copy this one, copy this URL, and then we want to paste it inside the URL. And also be sure to check this one. Since this is post, then we should be setting this one to post as well. And for the authentication, do we need one? Let me check. Yes, we do need one. So this is the authentication token. Go ahead and copy this. Send headers. So yeah, okay. So for the authentication, we do not want to use the default authentication method. Instead, we want to set the header manually. Let's just specify this. Put in authorization and then paste in the bearer token. Just as simple as that. Alright? And also don't forget to put in the API version. Just copy this one and then paste it to your header. It is version, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, version. Just like that. Okay, so all we need to do is just follow what the API says. So it needs a type. So where do we want the message to be sent? In this case, we want to send it from WhatsApp. Okay. So send body, check this. And then we want to put in the parameters. So first things first, type. And for the type, we do not want to manually type WhatsApp here. Why? Because the type is determined by our workflow in GoHighLevel. So as you can see here, we called Webhook, and then we've set the reply channel to WhatsApp. Okay, so that will be the main keyword that determines the message type. Okay, so this is important. You want to follow this exactly as it is. So if you're using WhatsApp, use WhatsApp with the capital W and A. And if you're using IG, FB, or live chat, or email, SMS, just follow this one, yeah? Okay, so click on execute previous notes so that the previous data actually shows up. Okay, and now we want to click on, Webhook, and then go ahead and search for custom data. This one, custom data channel. Drag this and drop this to type. As simple as that. And for the next one, we want to actually also put in the message body. Okay, so here it is, message. Copy this one, and we'll be pasting this inside n8n. Just click on add parameter, and then type in message in the name. And for this one, we want to drag and drop the output from the AI agent. So yeah, drag it here. And last thing, the required field is contact ID. So which contact do we actually want this message to be sent to? So copy this, add parameter, paste that, and also we want to search in Webhook for the contact ID. This one. All right, here's the contact ID. So it's in the topmost part of the body. All right, drag this here, and yeah, we're done. That should be it. Okay, let's just go ahead and save this and test this for real. Okay. All right, my mistake. So yeah, this is an example. I might be so dumb right now. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to create a bearer token to access our locations API. Yeah, so just go ahead and save this. Make sure everything is saved. Hit on save. And let's go to settings. Go ahead and click on settings. Alright, then you need to scroll down and go ahead and find private integrations. This one, private integrations. Yeah, so now we need to create a new API key. Hit create new integration. Give it a name. Let's make it GHL n8n testing. Description, YouTube video. Next. And for the scopes, we want to click on messages. View message, edit message, and view contacts. View conversations. View conversations. Yeah, that's it. And hit on create. So this is the API key, the bearer token that we will be using. Go ahead and copy it. Alright, now this should be working, alright? Delete your previous authorization, just delete it, we don't need it. And let's just use a generic credential type here. Use generic credential type, select bearer auth, and then for this one we want to create a new credential. Paste in your, do we need to type in bearer? Just testing, yeah. Paste in your bearer token and then give it a name, and GHL testing. Save, and yeah, things should be working now. Let's check. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Everything's fine. Nice. So yeah, let's give it a try. So, yeah, let's try to interact with this AI to check. Alright, everything's fine. What packages do you sell? Yeah, as you can see already, it's way smarter than HighLevel's conversational AI, isn't it? And also, this is still the basic agent. We have not experimented with tools. We have not added memories. And yeah, it's all still the base agent. So yeah, in the future videos, I will teach you how you can use vector stores or database so that the AI can access to find products or Q&As, frequently asked questions, and so on. So if let's say your store runs like 500 products, everything will be acknowledged by the AI and it can look up to your products using vector stores. And also here, we have not give the AI a memory. So what this means is it has no clue or context on what the previous chat messages looks like. Yeah, so yeah, you can go ahead and search it in other channels, but yeah, that's it for this video. I hope this helps. Yeah, be sure to leave a like or subscribe or anything. Goodbye.